How's it going, guys? TacTixHD here, bringing my EA Sports NHL 14 2014 playoff simulation. So as you guys can see, we have the skill level set to Superstar, we have the playstyle set to Hardcore, and the period length at 20 minutes. So basically, we're going to get the most realistic gameplay we can get, as well all the rules are the NHL rules. Continuous OT is on as well. Assistant coach editing lines is on. So if any players get injured during this playoff simulation, the assistant coach will decide who gets put in their place. So right here, guys, in Division A, you can see the team overalls. Colorado and Minnesota, both 4-star teams. St. Louis and Chicago, both 4.5-star teams. Division B here, we have Anaheim and Dallas, both 4-star teams. San Jose and LA, both 4.5-star teams. In Division C here, guys, we have Boston and Detroit and Tampa Bay, all 4-star teams. Montreal Canadiens, the only 4.5-star team. Lastly, in Division D, Pittsburgh, New York, and Philly, all 4.5-star teams, and Columbus is a 4-star team. So here, guys, you can see a quick look at the matchups. Obviously, we have all the seedings correctly. So, Colorado, Minnesota, St. Louis, Chicago, Anaheim, Dallas, San Jose, LA, Boston, Detroit, Tampa Bay, Montreal, Pittsburgh, Columbus, New York Rangers, and Philly. So we're going to take a look here, guys, at the simulation and see how it all pans out. Should be quite interesting. So as you guys can see, right here is a quick look at the Western Conference. In the first matchup, guys, Colorado against Minnesota. Minnesota actually swept the Avalanche. In the second matchup, St. Louis against Chicago, we have another sweep. St. Louis sweeping Chicago. In the third matchup here, guys, we have Anaheim against Dallas. That game, that series went to 7 games. Anaheim just squeaked out the win. And in the last matchup here, guys, LA against San Jose. LA beat San Jose in 5. So in the semifinals, we have St. Louis matched up against Minnesota, and Minnesota actually beat St. Louis in 7 games. So St. Louis is playing a bit of upset there. And then in the second semifinal matchup, we have Anaheim against LA, and LA again won in 5 games, this time against Anaheim. So the Western Conference Finals were LA against Minnesota, and Minnesota's luck ran out, and as you guys can see, LA actually swept them in 4 games. So next, guys, we have a look here at the Eastern Conference. As you guys can see, the first matchup here, Boston against Detroit. Boston actually beat Detroit in 6 games. The second matchup here, we have Tampa Bay against Montreal. Tampa Bay is actually sweeping Montreal. In the third matchup, we have Pittsburgh against Columbus. Pittsburgh beat Columbus in 6 games, so pretty close series there. And the fourth matchup, we have New York against Philly. That's another series that went to 6 games, and New York came out on top of that one. So in the semifinals, guys, we have Boston against Tampa Bay. Good series there. Boston won that one in 6. And the second semifinal game, we have Pittsburgh against New York, and New York actually beats Pittsburgh in 5 games. So Eastern Conference final here of Boston against New York. Close one there as it went to 7 games, but as you guys can see, Boston ended up winning that one in 7 games. So finally, guys, right here we have a look at the Stanley Cup matchup. We have LA Kings against Boston Bruins, and as you guys can see, this series went to 7 games, and LA won it in 7 games, and is the simulated Stanley Cup champion. So let me know what you guys think about this simulation. I think LA is gonna have a good playoff run personally, and Boston, I mean, I'm a Detroit fan, so I'd like to see Boston go down in the first round, but you never know what would happen. It'd be crazy if this is actually 100% accurate. But let me know what you guys think of this as well. Later today, I will have my personal playoff predictions coming out for you guys. So anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
It's the kind of beat that go.